Hello and welcome to Dominaria Draft. And I have a mythic rare dragon as the first pick available. A 7 mana flying trample haste creature is definitely good, and this has even an ability that, well, if it would die, you get to bring it back in a few turns. Now it is a 3-color card. But it is definitely splashable in a 2-color deck because it's a 7 mana card. So if I play any of these 2 colors, I can splash the third one. And while the Danitha would be my second choice here, the dragon is too much better than the Danitha that I think I'll just take this and hope to maybe be something like green-based. Either red-green or green-black to make the splashing even easier, because of course green has some kind of fixing here in this set. Here this Shana Seaside's Legacy is quite good. For a 2 mana it can often be a 3/3 or a 4/4, and it's slightly harder for the opponent maybe to deal with it, but note that it says can't be the target of abilities your opponents control. It doesn't prevent it from being targeted by spells, which are usually your opponent uses spells to deal with creatures, not abilities, but sometimes it may be a little bit relevant. However, I'm still wanting to play. I mean, this is a white card, and this dragon is not white, so I don't think I'm going to move to white yet. The Bailout Gorger is good enough that I can just take it here. Of course, if there was no good green or red or black card in that pack, I would have taken a white or a blue card in that case, but Bailout Gorger is good enough. And here Wizard's Lightning is very easy pick here. Even if you don't control any wizards, 3 mana instant speed, 3 damage to any target, including players, is definitely worth playing in limited. Yeah, Memorial to Unity would be fine. Just takes a land slot, but not as good as the removal here. And here, okay, well, green does seem to be open, and I would want to take the Migration, Wild Onslaught, and the Spoke Ground Thallid. All of them would be very good in the same deck. Sadly, I can only pick one, but the best card out of these is the Thallid. There are quite a few commons, including, of course, this Migration is one of them, but there are other commons too that create Saprolings or, just fungus cards. So I'll take this one. It's also a 2 mana 2/2, so you don't really point is that you don't pay any extra for this ability. It's just a reasonable creature stat-wise anyway. And here the Whisper Blood Liturgist would be fine, but definitely now that I took the, I mean, it wouldn't be just fine, it would be actually quite good. But the Yavimaya Suffered is going to be the correct pick after getting the Thallid here. Yeah, pretty easy thing to pick here. And alright, so I'm not a big fan of the Mammoth Spider. It does block a lot of creatures, including most flyers, of course. Maybe I'll take it still. I'm not sure if I'm going to splash black or red here, or maybe I'm splashing both, and it's just a mono-green deck with a few black and blue, a few red cards. The Windgrace Acolyte is okay, but I'm not sure. The Overseer is... Nah, I'll take the Mammoth Spider. I'm not necessarily main decking it, but I'll pick it for now. Okay, Dark Bargain. It is a splashable card, but maybe I'll take the 2-drop for now. It's not the greatest one, but it's fine. And here I might take the Jousting Lance. It's good with the Suffered. For example, you can make even the token a reasonable threat with the lance, so I'll take it. Of course, the pack doesn't have a lot of good cards, and the Fire Elemental is not great. Cabal Paladin is not great here, so I'll take the Construct, which I'm unlikely to play, but I'll take it because I think it's the card I'm most likely to play out of those options. Okay, here this is a best of 1 draft, so Happier as the Sky is not a card I would be putting in my deck. I guess I'll take something like an... Yeah, this is not great either. I'll take an Aven Sentry just in case I move to green-white after all. Should I take the Fire Elemental now? I just don't think I'm gonna ever put it in the deck. May return another Historic Permanent. It's not really great. I guess the Fire Elemental is the more likely card to run, but hopefully not. I would definitely play the Spider over the Fire Elemental. 4 toughness for a 5-drop when it has no abilities is a bit too little, even though it has 5 power. Okay, let's see. Packs coming up here. Yeah, so definitely black or red wasn't that open. Whatever. But I still have a fine. Oh, white is open here. I'll take the cavalry here, but I still think the Darigas is so good that it's worth kind of forcing the green-based, well, mostly green 3-color deck here, and well, definitely I'll take the fight with fire over the Marvin the Nurturer. This is also a great removal spell, so let's take it. And there's the Zahid, which I have had in a couple of drafts, earlier ones. Of course, a very fantastic card, but it's just not going to be picked in here. I have another color bomb rare here already. I don't need a blue card here. We definitely can't play all of these. I mean, both Darigas and Zahid, especially when this is a double caster, it would be madness to run all that. The decision here, there are good cards. The Bale of Gods are number 2, Elfheim Druid, and the Memorial to Folio are each cards I wouldn't mind having. I think when I have one Gocher already, I should take the Elfheim Druid maybe. This is also a 7-mana card. Now this doesn't help with the colors, but it does help accelerating it. Let's take the good 2-drop here. Oh, Slimefoot. This is an insanely good card. And I'm splashing black here anyway, and this is definitely a splashable card, so yeah, let's just take it and move on. I wouldn't mind to have some mana fixing. For example, there is a common green card that fetches a land and has a kicker, which for 5 mana that you can fetch 2 lands. But no luck with that so far. I think I'll take the Ancient Animus. It's not the greatest fight card. I don't have that many legendary cards. I mean, the rare of the Dragon, of course, and the Slimefoot. But I don't think the Choice Familiar is that great in this deck either. So let's just take the fight spell. Yeah, at least it is an instant speed spell. And okay, here, what do we have in here? Definitely not a land. I need the opposite of these things. I need lands that, you know, produce multiple colors, or at least one of my 3 colors. Is the Skizik going to be worth it? I don't like the Llanowar Scout that much. Maybe I'll take the Dark Bargain actually. I'm more happy to actually cast this in this deck. Oh, there's a Gilded Lotus, which usually isn't that great, but it is good with the kicker cards and of course with the Darigas reincarnated. It's also very good with Fight with Fire. But I would take it and probably play it if there wasn't the Balot Gorger here. Now that I have the Elfheim Druid, the Balot Gorger is just great. I can have it on turn 3, and also kicking this will be easier with the Druid. So I'll take this, but the Gilded Lotus, I think in this deck it would have been a playable choice too. Alright, here another pack with weak options. Sadly, I didn't get really any other of those Thalids. I took the Spore Crown Thalid and then the Javimaya Sefed. And well, I have the Slimefoot though, but nothing else, none of the commons were passed to me after that. I'm not playing 2 of these lands. I don't need the Keldon Rider when I have 2 Gorgers here. I take the Sword, but probably not going to play it. Well, there's another Ooze. I guess if I need 2 drops, I can play this, but it's really the worst. I mean, out of the 2 drops that I'm willing to put to my deck, this is probably the worst one. Alright, so will I play 2 Dark Bargains? I guess I could. Don't like the Confessor as a splash, so let's take the Dark Bargain. Maybe I will put one of them to the sideboard now. Yet another one of those. I'll take the Bloodstone Goblin. I might, move to like red-green. This does fix mana, although it costs, but might be useful at some point. Let's just take the uncommon. I could be red-green here. Like red-green splashing for black. It's a possibility, but sadly I haven't gotten any kind of mana fixing unless you count the Llanowar Envoy. And you can count it, but it's just expensive kind of mana fixing when you have to pay to add one. Shala is very good, but I'm not going to splash white in here, and there's no need to pick it because there's another fight with fire. And now actually, now that I have this another fight with fire, if I could go back and replace the Bailout Gorger, I think that I picked over the Gilded Lotus, didn't I? I would now take the Gilded Lotus. If you have two fight with fires, it's definitely Gilded Lotus would be a perfect card in the deck. But I didn't know I'm gonna get two of these great uncommons. So I still think the pick was good, because this is very nice card when you have Elfheim Druid. The curving from this into a turn 3 4/4 is definitely great. Now I got the Grand Warlord. I can't speak apparently. Grand Warlord Radha. This is great. Well, just gives you mana, and also a 4 mana 3/4 hasty creature is good. And this pack has good stuff. I would like to take the Saproling Migration over the Wild Onslaught here. Just some more support for the Valid here, but I'm not gonna pass on the Radha here now. So this does seem like more like a red-green splash, like a couple of black cards. Maybe I can still splash the Dark Bargain. And now we have this, but white was open in pack 1, so why wouldn't it be open in here? So there's Knight of Grace, which is fantastic 2-drop. Now this is fixing, but this is really bad kind of fixing. You just waste the card, and this doesn't, you don't get to draw a card. This doesn't add additional mana. It only, fixes your colors. I don't think I'm gonna play that card here. Although the pack here is quite weak. Should I take the Joris Familiar? It does make the Darigas cheaper. Grand Wall. I guess I'll take this rather than a third of these oozes. Yeah. And what do we have in here? Rampaging Cyclops. I do have a playset of these things. I could take just 20 gems. The thing is that I have these 4-drops here already. Grand Warlord Radha, couple of Bailout Gorgers, and maybe even the Joris Familiar will end up being played. So I don't need this thing that much. I think I'll just take 20 gems. I don't think I'm gonna play the Cyclops in this deck at all. Goblin Barrage. Well, I guess I'll take it over the Envoy here. Yeah, it's still a fine card. 4 mana, deal 4. I won't have any goblins here, I don't think. But, well, I have one if I end up playing it. But it's still fine removal. And here, yeah, these colors aren't that open here. I mean, there's a Blink of an Eye and Academy Journey Mage here, and the Memorial to Glory. This won't be so great here. This is bad. I don't need the Shard here either. Although I do have 2 of those Fighted Fires, but I don't think so. I don't know, I'll just take some uncommon here. I'm not gonna play any of those. And here we got the Bloodstone Goblin. I don't like the fact I don't have a lot of fixing, but what can you do? I'm still playing the black cards, at least the 2 legendary creatures. Now, Fungal Plots is very good. How many creatures I have? Enough. I'll take it over the second Envoy here. Yep. And the second Ancient Animus. I don't think I'm going to play the Glider in this deck. It's not really necessary. I'll take an uncommon. I have enough playables here. Whatever here. Probably not gonna play the Scout. I have 2-drops. And I guess I got this one. But I don't wanna play all 3 of those. I will see how many I'm gonna put into the deck. Now I'm gonna play the Keldon Overseer. Probably not. It's a good card in certain decks. I mean, aggressive decks, but most likely not here. I'll cut it for now. Okay, I can play the Envoy though. It's a fine card stat-wise, and it can help fix my mana a little bit. I'm thinking about running 18 lands here, actually. It also makes it easier to have the colors available. But let's see now the deck here. I don't think I'm gonna play any of these in the deck. I might still play the lands. I'm not sure about it though. But let's go to this mode and cut the lands for now. I'm gonna cut at least one of these oozes right away. Is the Jousting Lance something I should play in here? Probably not. Although, not actually sure here. Should I play the Familiar? It gives a discount for the Darigas and Slimefoot. Nah, Warhorde. Why do I say it? Warhorde. I mean, of course, it's a Warlord. Radha. I guess the 4-mana 2/2 fly isn't exactly what I need here, so I'll cut it. And then I have the option to play 17 lands and these cards, or 18 lands. I do have the Dark Bargain here. I do have... double Fight with Fire wouldn't be that bad. I mean, 18 lands wouldn't be that bad with double Fight with Fire. But mostly I want to play 18 lands because that gives me easier time to find my colors. I think I will play these Bloodstone Goblins. They are mostly going to be just 2-mana 2/2s though. I have some kicker cards, but... well, I guess they work with the Goblin Barrage too. How many creatures are currently? 15. Fungal Plots. Oh, I think I will play the Fungal Plots. But what am I not going to play? I guess I could cut one of the oozes still. Yeah, this is going to be a red-green deck that is going to splash black. But I think I play 18 lands and also the Dark Bargain here. Mammoth Spider is fine here. I don't have any other 5-drops here, so let's play it. And let's find some cut here. I'll play all the 3-drops here just for curve reasons. I think I can afford to cut a 2-drop here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, one of the oozes can go. This is the deck. This is the deck. Without lands, of course, I will have some lands here too. And how many black cards? Black producing lands do I want to have here? At least 3, but probably more. Or do I? The mana is not great in here. That is just... I guess it's gonna be 3. Yeah, okay, let's have 3 of these Fire Rex Swamps. And then how many mountains? I don't need a lot of, but I would want to have the Bloodstone Goblins as playable cards on turn 2 when I have them in my starting hand. So maybe like 7 is the minimum. This would be 8 forests, and you can see that how bad the mana is here. I can't play 7 of these. I have to play only 6. I need 9 forests here. So yeah, I could just not splash, but the Slimefoot, the Dark Bargain isn't that amazing, but I think it works in this deck still quite nicely. But the Darigas and the Slimefoot are so good that I'm not gonna not splash them. So let's have it like this, and this is worse mana than I usually have in my decks. I would have picked Fixing if I mean, there was the Compass, but that's just a bad card. But yeah, any other kind of fixing I would have picked very high. This does fix, but yeah, like I said, it's gonna be a bit expensive. Although it tells me that if I play this on turn 3, I can still play the Bloodstone Goblin on, it will cost basically 3 mana with the Envoy's help. Fight with Fires will be 4 mana spells. Wizard's Lighting will be a 4 mana spell. It's still okay. Anyway, this is the deck, and let's see how badly the mana is going to beat me. Okay, I have a 2-drop, and with any land I can play my 4-drops. Wow, I got the good 3-drop too. Although it's not really that great on turn 3, it's most likely a late game card, but of course I will still play it on turn 3 if it's my only option. And I think I should attack here. Maybe they take the 2 damage here. Because I lost nothing. If they attack with this thing now, I will take the wall. Oh, actually it's a free attack too. Okay, fine. If they have a trick, then they have a trick. Because this is not gonna do anything in many turns here. They get to untap this, so basically they didn't lose anything by attacking here. And I'm not gonna use this ability anytime soon, so it's fine. Here. Yep, let's just play the Gorger here. But yeah, you can read this, so the drain ability is so great when you can start creating these Saproling tokens. You can just basically make an army of Saprolings if the game, kind of stalls out, and then you just can attack with them, and if the opponent blocks them, well, they will still lose life. If they don't block them, then of course they will lose life from the combat damage. Oh, I got my colors. So, not really reason to do anything else than just attack with the Gorger and see what happens. So they take the damage. This could mean some kind of counter spell. Well, I will play the Mammoth Spider anyway. Don't really care about it that much if it gets countered. Okay, Wrath Compassion. Well, I have a blocker for that thing. And that thing. So the Mammoth Spider is suddenly quite good in here. They could raise me with the flyers otherwise. I wonder what the green is for. Or maybe it's a green-blue deck that splashes for white. Yeah, it's possible. Alright, so I will trade this with the flyers easily. So I think I should take the Compassion. I don't want them to have flash historic spells. Even though this thing has more toughness, it still feels like risky. Oh, definitely now that I can... If they do that block, I will also kill the Relic Runner and the Rough Compassion. Please do that. Don't... Yeah, I would be very happy if they make this block. Okay, that's what happened. So this is my how I do the and now this costs 8 mana when I kick it. I'm at 6 now. I think I'll just play it as a 4/4. We can start using mana on this thing. For example, if I draw a land now, I will be able to play the envoy and still activate this thing. Okay, a lot of those flyers, but I guess I'll just offer a trade here. And I will dominate with the slime foot here. But of course they can have removal for it. Okay, that's a third of those. They have a lot of those 5 mana cards. They drew all of them and just 5 lands, so that was a pretty perfect. Of course they get to scry, so it's quite nice. I mean, it helps them, of course, quite a bit. But now they need to find an answer to this slime foot. But I can't attack here no longer. Well, I can, but I won't. Not really a good attack here. But when I get more of these saplings, I want to start attacking with them while I have the slime foot available. They also want to deal with the mammoth spider. Now they can attack with both of the swings, but I can block one of them. And then of course these don't have vigilance, so they will be tapped and I can start attacking back with my guys. That's a fourth one of those. It is pretty sweet when they have only 5 lands and then just keep playing these things. They can attack with... Okay, they didn't want to attack with them. Okay, so what I can do here is... Nothing too amazing here. I can give a counter to the slime foot, but that's not enough to kill the 4 toughness creature. And none of my other creatures have 4 power, so the fight is useless. I will just pump these tokens and I will start attacking with them at some point. Not yet though. They are at 16 here. Divination. Maybe I find my Darigash. If they deal with the mammoth spider, I can be in trouble here. They have 9 power of flyers here. They definitely know I'm not holding a land, because I would have played a land for the double activation of slime foot in here. Now if they attack with like a couple of these, I can block one and then use the ancient animus, but that didn't happen. Okay, that is... Okay, I can use the ancient animus with this thing. So let's see. I can actually get a lot of mana for these activations here. Is it worth it though? I'm having second thoughts. If they had completely... If they were completely tapped out, maybe I would do it. That's a tough one. This is a very tough one. I don't have a good attack because they will just block with. I can play this and not activate Slime Food. It's a possibility. Maybe I will do it like this. I can end of turn use the Ancient Animus, for example. There's no point using it now. I could attack with a couple of these and then have mana to make another one, but I'd rather leave mana up for the Animus here. Although I can... I'll wait if they maybe tap out entirely. They have a lot of cards, not so much mana. I would assume they want to tap out to play their cards. Then I can use the Ancient Animus, targeting Grand Warlord Radha, making it a 4-5 and then killing one of these Sphinxes. Okay, Divination. So they've drawn a lot of cards and now they start hitting their lands. And now that is now tapped out and it's just gonna be like this. Okay, now I get the double activation. Too bad this thing has a lifelink. Am I gonna offer the trade here? Yeah, this is tough. This is tough. I guess I don't need to offer the trade. I will just start activating the Slime Food here. But they have so many cards. How am I gonna win here? Okay, well that thing is a problem. That's a huge problem. I don't have an answer for this thing. I don't think. Okay, so now I need to... Now, I'd hate that they have the lifelinker here. Because that makes my attack so much worse. Yeah, I don't think I can beat this combination of cards. I would have needed removal on the Dunit. I have a bunch of removal here, but they're gonna equip any of these. They will just get free tokens from now on. Maybe I'm supposed to start the attacks now, I guess. I don't know. Let's just do it. Not gonna attack with the Slime Food here. They get 2 life here. That's the problem. They get the life here. That is really bad. Yeah, otherwise I might be able to raise them, but not like this. It's just not gonna work. I need my dragon or something like that. Yeah, the reason I attacked because I can't beat the Helm of the Host when they can start creating copies here. They can even copy the Danitha here because it makes the copies not legendary. I lose my... So this says until end of my turn. Yeah, I can deal the damage here. They sadly get the life now. They take some damage, of course, and then I can use the Slime Food here a couple of times. But they are going to start getting... This has even Vigilance. Well, I suppose I have a 2-3, I can block it. Okay, I can find one of my 2 Fight It Fires. I have actually I have 9. Yeah, I have 9 mana. Is the kicker 6? Yeah, that's what they do. But at least I can kill the. I can block with the slime foot here. Okay, they don't even attack. Okay, that's good. So they can gain 4 life now. It's only gonna get worse. Do I need to? So if I attack with all, what happens? They're at 13. They block 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these guys. Yeah, they are definitely not dying if I attack with all, because they have 4 life coming up. I need my fight with fire. That's like the only thing that can help me here, right? I will get a lot of extra mana if I attack with these things. So if I attack with these 9, I will lose 5 of them. They are 13, they will... Okay, let's see. Attack with all. Not this. This is gonna add me 11 mana. Plus 16. That's like 21. Okay, fine. I'm not even bothering with the... You know... I'm not even gonna count anything. Yeah, I'll just do this. This is still going to deal some damage to them, but it's gonna get worse every turn when they have the lifelinker here. I need a fight with fire here. At least I get to kill one swings in here. Not that it matters too much. They take 9 here, they're at 13. Let's just use this. But here you see how the slime foot is very good. I mean, I would just lose without it. Now I have a chance. But they are gonna have a third of these, so they're gonna have at least 6 life coming up here. And they're gonna attack with those, which is bad, because that means... Because I can't afford to lose the slime foot in here. Oh, well, that is it. I need basically now the... Because I no longer got the death trigger here. I mean the thing that... let's do it like this. These things dying no longer make them lose life, so that's the problem. They're at 10 now. I need fight with fire now. I win if I do have it. I have 2 of them in my deck. So yeah, I just need a fight with fire, and I don't have a lot of time here now. I can attack with all these. They are gonna go to 14, and yeah, it's not worth it now. I needed the slime foot to survive. Yeah, the Helm of the Host with the first strike and with the lifelinker, that was the bad stuff in here. Look at this, they have 15 cards left in their deck, and they have 6 lands on the battlefield. Now they have scryed a lot, but that's pretty good for them. And I have the Darigas, a couple of fight with fires. Yeah, I don't think I can win here. They gain too much life here now. Do they have a trick here? They could. Okay, blink of an eye, sure. So one of them will survive. Come on, fight with fire. I think I still got it with fight with fire, but because you can divide 10 damage any way you choose. So in this case, I would kill the Sphinx and the first strikers here, and then they would take 2 here, and then I would. Well, anyway, doesn't matter. I don't have it. So yeah, they were at what 4 life or something like that. They just the fact they had exactly the life linker here, that was bad. I think I had an opportunity to kill the life linker with the ancient animus. Did I? Well, no matter. No matter. This is just I'm wasting all my tokens here. If I had the slime food, that would have been a lot better. But yeah, problem here is that I no longer win with the fight with fire. They can just copy whatever else creatures they have, for example that, and this is another life linker, and I'm just keep drawing lands here. So okay, that's really not gonna work. Okay, that is it. Now I can't beat this anymore. They are at 18. Frustrating match there. Okay, well, I got all my colors, but I don't have the double caster for double casting mana for the Belot Gotcher. Yeah, Shepherd is better than the Slime Foot here on turn 3. I will leave the wizards lighting up. I'm not sure if there are any flash creatures, but still. Okay, they countered that. Well, hopefully I will get to 7 mana and they won't have a counter for this thing. Okay, now I get the 4/4 at least. Sure. I don't care if they bounce the 1/1, it doesn't really do anything here. And next turn I actually do have the Darigas up. They could have a syncopate. Not sure what I should do. I think I'm gonna try the Wizard Lightning here. I don't want to get these Darigas to get countered. Yeah, maybe they will tap out or something like that. Okay, so I'm still not going to play the Darigas here. I think because the amount of cards they have, they must, tap out. Okay, so I get to kill that thing. They get 1 card, but that's fine because I get my Darigas now because they did tap out now. And I might draw a couple of lands too. Couple of lands to, kick this thing. Yeah, it's 9 mana when you kick it. Okay, look at this. Look at that. I can still win with the Ancient Animus here. Sorry, with the Fight with Fire, because I actually need only... Wait a minute. Yeah, that's 8. So I need 1 more mana. But yeah, they had in Bolas, Bolas's clutches here. Pretty nasty stuff there. I have to think about this. Oh, I don't have to think about it. I have a lethal here because I have exactly 7, unless they have something with 1 white. If they have like a shock, then they have a shock. Sure, I'm gonna go for the win here. Hopefully it works. I didn't realize I actually have a lethal here without, you know, kicking that thing. Okay, well, that was good. Good to win. I'm happy I actually saw that. I was so kind of in the mode that, of course, when I'm at 8 lands, I should wait for the 9th land to kick this thing, especially when the opponent has less than 10 life. But I just had the on-board win if they didn't have anything for 1 red. Okay, another very nice hand here. Of course, I want to have the 4th land, but it's pretty likely to draw it. And I have a still 2-drop, 3-drop. Oh, short sword. I think I'm gonna play the Goblin now. Maybe I will wait until they equip the sword and then I play the Ooze. Okay, now I just need a land here. Perfect. This is perfect. So next turn I might even kick this. If I attack with all of these, I will have 8 mana available. Demonic Vigor. Okay. Coupling Barrage. Interesting. What should I do here? I'll just kick this thing. That seems like the best idea here. So I will lose 1 creature here, but of course they take a bunch of damage. No, they don't. What is this? Well, at least it's still... Okay, at least it did add 4 mana because it recognizes... Yeah, it doesn't matter if in response it gets killed. But I still lose a creature, but at least I get to kick the Bailout Gorger here. No, I could have killed this, but rather have a 7/7 here. And this can win now because the simple thing is that let's see, how do I do it? Because I can sacrifice the Goblin here to deal 4 damage to the player. I can kill this. They will have to jump block with the Pegasus Courser. So what does this Vigor say? They get the Courser back. Okay. So what are the other options here? I can attack with this thing. Oh, they have the jump block anyway. Can also attack with the ooze here. Yeah, I think because this will get menace. So if I will do it like this. I win if they take the 7. They will have to jump block with the. Okay, they do that instead. This kills the sword. Not sure if that makes a lot of sense, but I did it anyway. And now they actually do die. Because I have the goblin to sacrifice here. Okay, so Goblin Barrage kicker was relevant here, because I have these 2 goblins in the deck. Yep, 2, 3 drops here, maybe a 5 drop. I'll play the ooze first. There's nothing to pump here yet. Okay. Well, I have the mana here. Let's see if they can play something that can block my guys. Another divination. Well, that's a lot of slow stuff they have going on, but they only need like a 1 blocker and that's it. I can't really push through with these creatures when they have anything with a reasonable size. Although blue-black deck doesn't necessarily have that big creatures. That's okay, I can trade with it. Don't mind actually at all. Oh, a lot of lands. That's too many lands. Yeah, I need to draw my... Well, I guess I can draw the Fight with Fire or Darigas, and then the lands are good. But... Oh, come on. Yeah, okay, whatever. Let's just let another mind control happen, and this only works with equipment, not with auras. And let's draw all these lands. So... Okay, that kicker doesn't bother me one bit. But they have my 3-5 to block my guys, so very awkward. And they drew like a million cards here, so I'm again top decking. And this opponent also has this one. Okay. Well, let's see if they have a counter spell on this. I will concede if they have a solution to this thing. Yeah. Because I'm not beating the Helm of the Host. I know I have the ooze here, but they simply just don't attack with the equipped creature. They only attack with the copies, and that's it. I'm going to draw. Yeah, if I draw 2 lands in a reasonable amount of time, I have a good curve. I have a 2-drop, 3-drop, 4-drop potentially. The Animus is okay with the 4/4. It can fight with most creatures. Okay, I'll keep it and I'll just hope to draw lands. Yeah, that's not... Well, it's good if I do draw the lands, but I have only a couple of draw steps to find the first one. Come on. Okay. Yeah, let's flood in the previous game or games and let's not draw any lands here. Okay, good. Now one more. One more land. Any land works. I'm not going to block with the envoy because if I don't draw a land, oh, so now it's a different thing. I don't want to take 5 here. I would have taken 2 because I can cast the Bloodstone Goblin with this thing even if I don't draw land. But then I would take 5 damage here now. I don't like it. Yeah, if I knew I drew a land, I would snap block here. But if I draw like I don't know, any red or black card, I have no place to make if I block here now. I'm not gonna block here. I have to take the, yeah, like this. And now I can block. They don't attack at all. That is scary. They must have some kind of effects there. Then why wouldn't they offer any trades here? I could have left mana up for the Ancient Animus, but the fights I have are not that great. I'd just rather play a 2/2 and a 1/1 here. That okay? Again, this is now the 3/3 menace, but it's fine. I mean, I can still do it like this, so it's completely fine. Although this won't be. Yeah, I'll do it like this anyway. They might have more kickers. And now finally, this happened. Good. So I can actually have a good chance here now. Yep. Did this format have a run amok? +3/+3 and trample for an attacking creature? It might. Anyway, I can now play the Mammoth Spider, so I can actually raise the opponent now. That is fine. Oh, they have a Wild Onslaught, perhaps. Let's see. Well, that's another way to do it. So how am I? So this will become a 3/3, but it's still I'm gonna get both of these guys. Right. So I'm just going to... I can save one of these. I will kill... Yep. So these fight. And I will eat those guys. And everything is fine now. Now they had this red-green kicker archetype, but they are not able to win here. Well, they can still win, but the current situation is hard for them to deal with. Okay, they just conceded. So at least I got the third win. So I get the 1000 gems back at least, which is also great. Always great in Premier Drafts when 2 wins gives you only 250 gems and the third win 1000. So this 1 win here was worth 750 gems. It's the most important win in terms of a gem value in Premier Drafts from going 2 to 3 wins. Wait a minute. Look at this. My deck has exactly 3 swamps. If one of these was a forest, I would keep it in a heartbeat. Of course, it's a mulligan, but it's pretty funny to draw all those 3 swamps in the starting hand. Now here, it's a tough one because the Darigas is so good, but it's also so long away. I would rather have the 3, 4, 5 curve here. And at least I have the 3, 4 happening now. And they have the druid now. That's unfair. No, I do have blockers for those. Green, white. Okay, let's see if I can get any value out of this thing. White has the 5-mana exile spell. And the first round opponent, or what was it, used it on my slime foot. And of course green has fight spells. Now, am I going to offer the trade here with the Gorger? I think I am. Now I could use the Wizard's Lightning too, but I don't feel like I want to do that. Okay, well maybe I will do now. Let's see how they try to block. Everything. So will I kill both 2/2s or will I leave one? 1/2/2 and 1/1/1 alive. Well, I was willing to trade with the 2/2, so maybe I will just leave the 1/1s alive. Yeah, that's good. Okay, so that must mean they have the +4/+4 kicker thing. Because I have the Wizard's Lightning here, I'm not going to... I'm not gonna block there, I was gonna say. Alright, so let's see what happens. If I attack with this thing, they take 3 and then I will have... I kind of hope they can use the spell now. I will see if they do that. Nope. But I can play just my creatures in here. And if they attack with all, I might even take 6 here. I assume they have the +4/+4 with kicker available. Yeah, I can take that. Okay, well that's a problem. That is really a problem. And they even have the trick available, so I can't really... Well, I can make, you know, saprolings and block them, but... I guess I have to do that. I mean, the 7/7 is just gonna be too much. I'm not gonna win this way. That's not gonna happen. I need something... Yeah, I'm not beating them. It's just not gonna happen. Yep. I can only play one spell. And don't know really what is the correct choice here. I can take the 7 like once maybe. I don't want to play the 3 mana cards because I can play them both when I draw 1 additional land. So the question is, do I want to play the Warlord Radha or activate the Slime Foot here? It's tough, so tough. I'll activate the Slime Foot. Or if they attack with multiple guys, then I will block them and leave the lightning up. Like so. If they have 2 tricks, then I just die, and that's, you know, can't help it. Gideon's Reproach. Well, of course they have that. It's dead. And they didn't have any trick. Okay, they have Icy Manipulation. Yep, I can't beat the 7/7 and the Icy Manipulator. Well, yeah, I guess this deck wasn't that great. But at least I got the 3 wins. 3 wins is here. And, yep, 1000 gems back. Claim price. And I think I might have 1 day of no videos coming up because I have a busy weekend coming up. But I will see, I might be able to squeeze in 1 draft. But if not, then there will be no video tomorrow. So see you anyway whenever the next video is going to happen. Bye bye.